Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Knock on the Coffin Lid, the Nightmares of Melenis. The tarot shenanigans continue, and if you've been enjoying the fulfilling of prophecies, you have the video. It is about the channel. Today, we are continuing Bjorn's storyline with Strength. But first, before that, thank you Alex for confirming, clearing up some details about the tarot. So to complete a tarot, all you have to do is defeat the final boss. That is it. There's no other requirements. Completing the prophecy, of course, gets you an achievement, which is all well and good, but makes the final encounter easier. That is what it is designed for. But we're here more for the story element. Each tarot has its own story, which kind of expands upon the greater world of Midian. And well, that's half the fun now, isn't it? So with Best Boy Bjorn, Strength. Gain 2 strength for each victory in battle. Upon transforming into a lichen, the hero takes damage for each strength. You have to be strong to overcome yourself, but the stronger you are, the harder it is to tame your inner beast. Now I have a few ideas on how to approach this. One would of course be to just run it down as Madman again. But because we did that in the last Bjorn Tarot, I figured we would try out Turnskin. We used Percival's first class for his previous arrow, so I thought we would just repeat that with Elevated Turnskin. Gain 10 bomb upon transforming, draw a Composure card. Now because we are elevated, we have double the bomb, which is double the healing, which is all well and good. The strong man in the Heathlands? What? The strong man will help the humans return home to the Heathlands by removing the obstacle in their way. But let him not hope for the gratitude of the bandits. The reward will await him where he least expects to find it. I don't understand anything, except that the strong man is me. Where do we start? Do you understand what is meant by obstacle? I have no idea. Or what prevents the humans from returning to the Heathlands? I can eavesdrop on them in the bandit camp. May I have to talk about that too? A great idea. Alright, we are on hardcore difficulty, because we're going to be completing this prophecy one way or another. Right now, Hierophant holds the title for most resets required. Shall we upgrade some cards? Really, maybe we should increase our max HP. That'd be a great way to help out here. We want these to be instinctive, for sure. That's another reason that Batman would be great, because his cards start as instinctive, so he can recover his HP through that. Alright, well, we need to go talk to the bandits. They're right here. Let's go have a chat. See what's cracking.
Bipedal prey is easier to catch.
Nice, we're full health. He's doing 20 to me, but we're full health.
A breather never hurt anybody.
I have 16 bomb at the moment, which is a lot. Big fan. I'm also about to transform. Less of a fan, but that's okay.
The means don't matter.
We do have the beast card. That's pretty neat. Oh, shapeshift control? Yes, please, and thank you. What an excellent addition. So if this doesn't work out with my boy as Elevated Turnskin, we can always go look for some look at that little crown. Like a max HP build, which I think would be Lunar Druid, right? But let's see if we can make Turnskin happen. Smelling a bonfire, I quietly crept up to the camp. Unfortunately, there were no elves resting there, only humans. I did not even want to kill them. I stood in the dark and pondered whether I should go in there, into the den of bandits. Let's eavesdrops. Drop some eaves. I ain't dropping no eaves, sir. Samwise Gamgee. I managed to eavesdrop on several conversations. The dwarves have left the heathlands for the frontier. We could go back home, but the damned golems are standing on all the trails and won't let us pass. Well, now you know what prevents the bandits from returning home. All right, I'll kill the golem. It's not far from the tomb. Can you defeat him? I doubt it, but let's assume you can. What will happen next? Next, I'll go to the bandits' camp and tell them the way is clear. Will they immediately believe the first elf they see? I doubt that for some reason. You're right. I need some kind of proof. Think about how to take the golem with you. If you bring him to the camp, no one will ask you any questions. What? Bjorn needs to capture this golem and bring him to the camp. All right. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. But let's run it back. Can I walk straight up to it? I can. All right. Let's go. I lost my 2 upgraded cards. The dwarves are to battle Golem to guard the path to the Heathlands. Say the password. And where do I get the damn password from the dwarves' Golem? Well, from the dwarves. They're not very friendly, in case you haven't noticed. They're not very talkative either. Help some dwarf in trouble, and he'll become more accommodating. Well, I'm here. Let's attack it. Resistance is useless. Obedience is useless. Reduced by 1 receiving health damage. When reset, changes attention to core. Huh. I don't believe it is possible for me to kill him at the moment, Tim. I think he is quite indestructible. Immunity to negative effects. Okay. Well, bonk me, good sir. Alright, I think this is the fat boy. This has been an interesting start. Alright. Let us assist the dwarf. Will it show me? Aha! Wow, there's a lot of question marks on Bjorn's map. Alright, let's run it down. So am I supposed to... Oop. Well, my guess thus far is we're going to have to go help the dwarf. I believe this is the dwarf that got captured by the elves. Having a beast card is so handy. Then we'll get the password, then we go back to the golem, get the password, and then we end up going to the... Ooh, random exposure. I haven't used this card in ages. Huh. It assaults the goat. So we get the password from this guy. Then we go back to the golem. And then we go here. I don't know how I'm going to kill the golem. I ran out of drinking water. Exhausted with thirst, I came across a dirty, fetid puddle. Fortunately, in the guise of a wolf, the world around is perceived quite differently. Wolves don't know what disgust is. We're full health, team. Everyone, get in here! Oh, I just unlocked a memory for myself. That's from Hearthstone. I remember, did they have that dialogue in World of Warcraft, or was it just something they added for Hearthstone? What a draw. Yep. There was this infinite combo, essentially. I don't remember how... It was a warrior combo, right? Oh, man. I'm digging through my brain now. Something to do with, like, flinging axes or something. Huh.
You have one less enemy.
Okay. Ooh, combat adaptation. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Let's save the dwarf. The 2 elves had captured a dwarf somewhere and were dragging him back to their camp. For some reason, one of them thought I'd be eager to help take that fat guy to the outposts. I'm gonna kill the elves. Very Bjorn thing to do. So far, we are perfectly in character. I don't think it's... I should have done this first. I should have transformed. Whatever.
Did you decide to have a rest?
Don't think it's possible to kill... Well... Kill that golem. My mind is racking over it. Because none of the Bjorn start with like a cheat death. Think I can kill him? I think I can.
Ocean of blood.
Okay, good talk.
Glorious death.
Do you know the password to the golem that blocks the path to the Heathlands? I don't. Who knows then? Only the general could have the password. General Gerald, and I'm the most ordinary dwarf, no general at all. He is a knowledgeable fellow. He could tell the elves a lot of interesting things under torture. I wonder who he really is. His questline's been fleshed out. But apparently we're not going to find out today. A second combat adaptation. Devouring is a card that could be helpful for this affix, because it gives bonus HP that we can use to buffer taking damage from strength. But do I care? If I were a Lunar Druid, I'd probably take it. I think I'm just going to take a second combat adaptation. I love that card. The Dwarven General. Which Dwarven General? Alright. That Dwarven General. Back to the crypt. Continue on your way. I don't think it's possible to kill the golem. I really don't. Maybe Madman might have a good go, but... Alright, how do we get here? I want question marks. I want all the question marks.
Bipedal prey is easier to catch.
I've already kind of forgotten what's in my deck.
A breather.
We don't have any bonuses, though, so I have to vacate my memory. Wow. Well, we only draw 4 cards, so we can stay in the form.
Oh, but why, oh why did he
Irrelevant.
die?
Irrelevant. Regen. That could be helpful. I haven't used animal speed in a hot minute. Maybe we'll give that a shot. Doesn't seem like a good card, though, actually, now that I've picked it up. So back in the bonfire. It looks like we know most of what happens here, so let's go in. I'm really low on money. The bandits didn't immediately understand who I was and what I needed, so they decided not to attack me before finding out. I told them a bit about myself and asked for permission to warm myself by the fire. The humans hesitantly stepped aside, making room for me. 2 bandits were sparring nearby, and I started to join them, but they wanted me to pay them. I told them I could always practice on them for free. They didn't like the answer. It's just 50, right? Yeah. This being 2 notches is actually super not great. Well, we'll just upgrade to get the extinctive cards. Some things never change with Best Boy, Bjorn. Instinct is good. Fusion Instinct Knife. The gamblers are throwing dice and invited me to participate. I told them to go to hell with their gambling. And they didn't seem to like my answer. I won. It's strange no one objected. The captive was sitting in a cage covered with canvas. They offered to sell the captive to me for a ransom, but when I wanted to get a closer look, the bandits moved towards me menacingly. Do I want a captive? This guy has to be part of the story somehow. Whatever. I had to pay the captive's ransom and regretted that right away. The captive turned out to be an elf. I decided to get a good night's sleep by the bonfire, warning my neighbors that werewolves are light sleepers. Fortunately for them, the bandit heeded the voice of reason and did not try to steal from me. Wow. That was, wild. That That was a wildly effective bandit camp. And now I have a friend. Alright, we're gonna hit these question marks on the way to that question mark. Question back. Boop. 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 Sure, I'll heal. Why not?
A breather never hurt anybody.
I'm surprised I don't have strength to start with. Is my novella list of challenge mode rewards not strong enough for Turnskin Best Boy Bjorn? Could kill him or I could kill him. Or kill them both.
He tried.
That seems like a good idea to me. That's when beast cards feel good. Beast cards feel terrible. Do I just take thorns? I do like this card. Beast cards feel terrible when they're just like, you draw them naturally and you're like, I'm not in the beast form. And the good thing about war is that you can collect a lot of valuable things from the killed warriors. I noticed a group of fallen warriors on the battlefield, but unfortunately a marauder was already at work beside them. Mine. I attacked the marauders so that I could take all the loot for myself. An elite robber, huh? Oh, this worked out. You are in so much trouble. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I was never worried.
You didn't fight fair. That's good.
Beast guards good. Beast guards good. Blood debt. I'm sorry. You can get this card. No like inform counterattack all the enemies by dealing 6 damage for 51 spells. I'll take blood debt, sure. Golden armor. Attributes none, unless you're Gold Digger Percival. The Marauder's Blade. At the end of the battle, receive an extra item as a reward. Ooh. Okay. I think we'll be going over this. I do like the poison card, don't get it twisted, but we're on the way. Oh dear. A troll came up to me with a sword in its back. The stupid, overgrown beast was bathed in tears and wept plaintively. He wanted me to pull the sword out and put an end to his misery. I grasped the hilt of the sword and yanked as hard as I could. The troll roared wildly in pain and tried to kill me. Great. It's not a sword, but some kind of curse.
Hardly think about that when one of these monsters is coming at you.
You know what, I'll draw. Normally I don't, but do I draw again? No. Alright, friends. I will eat you raw. Alright, good talk. If the drinking force the next Curse of the Lycan will gain Balm instead of Blight. This is a weird card. I don't think I like it. I wish this wasn't 3 notches or 6 health. I think we'll just skip this. A sharp sword. Dervish on Bjorn? Yeah, that's kind of correct. The Fox Hat. Gain 2 evasion. Sure, why not? I mean, this sword did its job. Good job. You got me a better sword. Well, actually, that came from the event, probably. That was probably the sword stuck in the troll's shoulder. Gain 2 strength and 1 evasion. I do like strength. The axe here is really good. End of the turn, gain 2 strength and 2 spirit if the hero's in the Lycan form. We can make a lot of use of that, so. The scout was going to murder a dwarven general and asked me for help, thereby signing his death sentence. It was easy to kill him because he did not expect my attack at all. But it is much easier to deal with the general first, with the help of the scout, and finish off the scout after. During all this time, you could have found out something useful. Like what? Learn more about the scout's mission or about the general. And why would I need to find that out? Oh, good question. Since you're an elf, the scouts trust you and can tell you about everything in detail. Maybe, but you still have not told me why it is necessary. I joined the scout and we headed toward the dwarves' headquarters. Along the way, I learned a bit about his mission. The scouts are not very talkative, but I managed to clarify certain things. His target is not just a dwarven general, but a specific general named Harold. He has some valuable papers. I decided to kill everyone first, and then delve into the papers of this Harold guy. I have 2 friends. I haven't fought this guy in so long. Yeah, this character inflicts weakness on his allies. Successful attacks with this character increases ally strength. Okay. Well, good turn. Good turn 1.
Did you decide to have a rest?
Please don't insult me, Mortis. Well, this is perfect lethal. On you. I like that. That guy has 2 evasion, so it doesn't really matter if I Fury. I'm not sure why I couldn't play the card there. Oh, good though.
You'll have to tough it out.
This isn't the general we need. There's Dervish. Also a cargo and Muntel for some reason. It's 6:51 a.m. in the morning.
His blows have become weaker.
Headlong. Can't be discarded. Burn. Deal 3 damage when playing attacks. Playing skills. Ooh, this could be really good for us, actually. This card also could be helpful. Increase max speed by 30 until the end of the battle. At the start of each turn, lose 1 spirit. I mean, it is 0 notches. This will allow us to heal up with our Balm, and then when we leave combat, if we have more than our actual max HP, it will just be at max HP. Could be good. I'll try this headlong, though. That sounds fun. Trap. Enemy chance to attack, deal 20 damage, and inflict 5 bleeding. I wonder if this will stack with my attack. We'll try it. Well, well, well. Jingle boots. Jingle boots, jingle boots. This is so sketch now. This increases damage taken by 30%. I do like the draw 1 extra, though. Maybe we'll be greedy. It was easy to kill him. She did not expect my attack at all. Alright, Bjorn. I certainly hit him. You should have seen how surprised he was. Violiken. You ever think this is why people hate you? Just a thought. Well. Good job, buddy. You did great. Oop. Oh, I thought that would go through evasion. Oh well.
This one is done.
I rummaged that Herald guy's documents and found 2 kinds of papers. Thanks for the warning. I haven't been exposed yet, which means it's not too late. Do not worry, I'll make sure the messengers go missing. Octa. Password to the Heathlands Golem 100101. Alright. 100101. 100101. Soul Taker. Draw a backstab card if the character didn't receive damage last turn. That's cool. 1 0 0. Turn to the crypt. 1 0 0 1 0 1. 1 0 0 1 0 1. 1 0 0 1 0 1. It'd be great if he just remembers like Percival did as the hero font. That would be fantastic. But I haven't forgotten it yet. Enter the password. 100-101. Full access granted. Enter new data. Follow me. Let me pass. Is this a new sub-region? I have my own tame golem now. I can take him wherever I want. You haven't forgotten about the prophecy, have you? What prophecy? Of course I haven't. So I've cleared the path of the heathlands. All I have to do now was to show the golem to the bandits in the camp. Okay. Thank you, event log. I would have been very upset if I accidentally clicked that.
Bipedal prey is easier to catch.
Wait, am I gonna have this guy with me? That would be so cool if I get to bring him with me. He's insane. Probably not, though. Vulnerability detected.
Not a chance.
Thorns? Tainted Wound is also pretty cool. I like thorns, though. Alright, bandits. The bandits were blown away when I turned up at their camp with the company of the Dwarves' Combat Golem. You can return home to the heathlands. The path is free now. They stared at me silently. I could hear their firewood crackle in the silence. Come on, pack up your stuff and go home. Now! After a brief conferring, the bandits began getting ready for the journey. Did they reward you? They didn't even thank me. Be that as it may, the prophecy came true. The bandits were in such a hurry to get home that they either forgot or left their supplies in camp. Cool. Do I really get to keep him? Do I have a friend? There's a lot of healing elixirs. The humans have returned to their homes. It remains to be seen where Bjorn's reward is awaiting him. The bandits leaving the frontier should have a significant impact on other events. Oh. Okay. Let's go this way. We have two crowns here.
Your fellows in misery didn't show you sympathy and didn't expect compassion from you.
Oh, Thorns is useless. This is a weird... What's happening here? I guess I just have to single click.
Bristling.
Thorns is useless now because this guy is taunted. So... That's worth noting. Very unfortunate.
That's how he died.
I'm so used to dragging these cards, it feels weird to click them.
Blast it all.
Not sure why that's happening, but that's alright. I'm on fire. For some reason. Assault. Ooh. Assault or unexpected turn. I'm pretty sure we have to take unexpected turn. Being able to control Lycan is very important. Arguably, like, the most important part of playing Bjorn. Arguably. I think I understand why,
So who do you say you met? Oh, it's
why the golem is... Why am I on fire? Are you setting me on fire? That's very rude of you to do to your master. It's very rude indeed. I think I get why... I'm going to skip this. Why the golem is here? Because I take a bunch of HP just naturally from the strength I'm accumulating. The bleeding bandit was not in his usual spot, as he and his friends were now trudging home to the heathlands. It is interesting to watch how the course of history changes based on my actions. As expected, the dying bandit is not in his usual place. He's alive and well now on his way home. This is a good sign. Is it? It means the bandits didn't have the chance to do misdeeds. I suppose so. I remembered that chest. Instead of some free gear inside, there was a free dwarf. Free dwarf to kill. Of all the instinct cards I rolled, it had to be that one. The golem is setting me on fire. I guess I'm glad I picked Turnskin. Maybe I need to find some ward along the way. That would be a good pickup. Sadist Boots. When inflict exposed, inflicting weakness. Sure, yeah. We can inflict exposed with instinctive. Oh, that's so... Oh... I entered a small settlement in the forest. The hostess warmly welcomed me. Soon the head of the family and his son returned from hunting. They looked worried and told me that the bandits who had appeared in the surrounding woods were bothering them. I told them the good news. The way to the Heathlands was now free, and the humans were returning home. I didn't deny that it was my doing. My intuition told me that the main reward awaited me. There. Da 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 da. Upon using healing potions, gain 2 spirit per strength. Gain 5 balm and lose all strength. Upon using healing potions, gain 2 spirit per strength. Gain 5 balm. Oh, this is to counteract the strength damaging you. Ah, duh. A gift from the Elven family for saving them from the bandits. I'm going to draw a random card from the discard pile, draw 1 less. No. Bjorn already only draws 4 cards instead of 5. -1 draw is even worse. In the end, Bjorn was rewarded by the elves, who this time were not harmed by the bandits' invasion. All that's left to make the prediction come true is getting rid of the automaton. Well, team. We did something good today. And doesn't that just make you feel good? Doesn't it just warm the deep cockles of your heart, normally frozen over by the callous nature of the world, overcome by your desire to see everything burn? A little bit. I have 1 expected turn ring. Do I need a second one? Second one's never bad. Take an assault. So we can play pretty aggressively since we have our friend. If we would like to. Play 2 attacks in a row, gain 8 block. Okay. Gaining Spirit could be good because Spirit increases the amount of healing we receive. It won't affect Balm, but it will affect our cards as we draw them. Although, yeah, we don't need defense. So, you have to do what I say. It is one of my mission parameters. Prove it. Stand on 1 foot. Yes, cool. My own golem. Probably upgrade. Sure. Assault is that great. Most elves cannot immediately see the curse mark on my poor soul. But yours are a different story. They see right through me. To them, I am not a brother, but a monster. An outcast. I'm a fallen one who lost his divine form. The disgrace of their proud race. I love killing druids more than anything else in this world. As do most people who have played World of Warcraft.
Either way,
or Hearthstone, for that matter.
Who has ordered to kill all humans.
As far as I understand, they're about as annoying there, too. I wonder what can actually kill this golem. I suppose we can transform. It's gonna be he's gonna get 10 evasion, I think. It's kind of annoying. Alright, whatever.
A fire show.
I'm on fire too.
Fight fair. That's good.
I never fight fair, Mortis. Well,
the rest of it.
we can leave the form, so. All's well that ends well. So yeah, we can just go absolutely aggro with our like build and item layout, because Mr. Golem here is taunted. So I'm planning some aggressive shenanigans if we can make it happen. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it happen. We can go visit the Acolyte of Death. That could be fun. I'm taking Blight. Damage from Blight, gain 1 strength. This is all My, welcome back. They don't have any elven pieces, though. Gain spirits. Gain armor. Well, I did say it's about playing greedy, so let's play greedy. Take bonus damage? I never take damage. And we have the crystal. Upon playing the Will of the Forest Spirits, the hero and allies restore 16 health. I can heal my golem. That's actually kind of crazy. I easily bid farewell to the frontier and enthusiastically headed for the Rotten Bog. Sure, the stink there is terrible, but the animals are nice. I wonder how many other freaks I meet there. If they were truly created by the divine might, he must have a great imagination. Alright. Oh. Oh, we can also go to the altar. Alright, how do I make this the greediest thing possible? There is no merchant on this path. We have the 2 elven piece, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to try and get another one from this merchant, but I really want to hit the altar. I also want to clear up some question marks. So much to do. So much to see. I don't remember how it goes. Alright, let's go. Oh, a deserted village greeted me with an anxious silence and the distinct smell of danger floating in the air. The people don't leave their abodes overnight for no reason. Some kind of threat was looming over the locals, and to avoid certain death, they decided to leave. I shouldn't have stayed there either. I'm not sure why I can see all of the results, but hey, we get a special card. In the barn, someone had set a trap against uninvited guests. I decided to take it with me. It would come in handy. Oh, that's cool. Sure. I still haven't figured out if that card scales with strength or not. I'll take it. Swarms are home. I would imagine. Oh, it does. I was about to say I would imagine it doesn't.
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
There I go. Being foolish.
How many does that make?
I stopped counting a long time ago. That does transform me, wow. Kind of shocked, honestly.
Did you decide to have rest?
I also took quite a lot of damage. But that's okay. We heal, we sit on fire. Kill. Alright. Ecstasy. No, we're good. Alright, let's hit these question marks on our way to the good stuff. The Fire Brothers slaughter swamp zombies, and the locals want to protect their honorable ancestors. This is not as silly as it seems at first glance. After dealing with the undead and monsters in the swamps, the brothers will definitely get around to the cultists. These guys always get their job done. Long story short, one of the swamp inhabitants asked me to deal with the outsiders and save the undead. Save the undead? I agreed so that I could see what the Fire Brothers were capable of. Bjorn also hates the Fire Brothers because they chased him down. He was loyal to Sigismund because Sigismund saved him from the Fire Brothers. That's why he was initially serving the Usurper.
Didn't fight fair. That's good.
I'm not going to swing because I'll get retaliated on like the Golem did. He didn't know how the mechanic works. I can't blame him. Sure. We'll go ahead and transform. And then just let him be. I don't want to transform again, though, if I can help it.
He drowned in his own blood.
Blood for the blood gun. Skulls for the skill throne. Go. Bloody Fog. Ooh, this is a good card. A great card, even. Sharp Teeth. I don't remember this card. Target exposed, gain bleeding. Target is bleeding, inflict weakness. Ooh, that's a good one. 2 weakness and 2 expose on upgrade? Ooh. That's... we'll take that one. There's also 0 mana. Sword of Orc. Ooh, here we go. Now where it's at. I should have thought about that for longer than 5 seconds. Well, 5 seconds is long enough. I guess I did say I would go all in. At the start of battle, gain 5 bleeding and 4 strength. Ooh, this is a unique Bjorn card. I do like the Bloody Mist. Deal double damage. Double bleeding on the character. Deal 10 damage 2 times to all enemies. It'll be fine, right? Right? Oh. Some ugly old women somehow managed to catch a man and to shove him into a giant cauldron. The victim is yelling for help at the top of his voice, but a tightly closed lid muffled his pleas. However, nothing escapes my sharp hearing. In different circumstances, I would not refuse such a meal, but dining in such doubtful company... no thanks. The shriveled, warted faces had ruined my appetite. We're gonna find out if this is too greedy. Remember, every point of strength increases the damage I take when I transform.
They don't look like cultists.
So... eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Your boobs sang more.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's so funny. A very delicious smell was coming from the cauldron. Fortunately, the meal was still alive. I prefer bloody meats. It was a human. I pulled him out, laid him on the grass, and brought him to his senses. He thanked me for a long time, and prematurely, hastily dressing in the uniform of the Fire Brotherhood and explaining how he'd managed to wind up in the cauldron. I wasn't very interested. Is this just a heal? It's max health. I made the right choice. I turned into a wolf and sank my teeth into the loser's throats. 40 maximum health. I'll take that. Ooh, this is a great card. It's super expensive, though. And ethereal. You know what? We're playing greedy. We'll take it. We could take the Boots of Weakness, probably. There should be a limit to my greed, but let's be honest. Greed is good. Greed is great. What do you do again? I do like the max HP. Boots of Weakness would be good if we fight something that really hurts. It also might get rid of ward on enemies. I've talked myself into it. A brotherhood in the armor of the Brotherhood... A zombie in the armor of the Brotherhood of Fire is a very formidable opponent. It's not easy to kill zombies even without armor. His heavy armor made him very slow, so I could easily escape, if I wanted. But the temptation to attain such armor, it was too much for me. I probably should have just walked away here, but...
He's far from being an ordinary zombie.
Mm-hmm. Misorder that a little bit, but... Acute blood weakness won't be useful to me until I upgrade it, so maybe I should work on that. Anyway. GG. That's actually kind of annoying. Loosen health gained in armor. The attacker takes half the block damage. I should have walked away. Well, anywho. A death idol. Ancient and moldy. That death trap was just the right place for it. Should you make an offering to such dangerous and inconceivable forces? Blood for the blood god! You sacrifice 70 HP to gain 60 maximum HP. Ooh. Who created you? Creator is missing. I was invented by the inventors. My body forged by the blacksmiths. The ore of the spirits was mined by the miners in the bowels of the thundering mountain. The mechanics put me together. Ore of the spirits? What is that? A power component. Do you eat the ore? Negative. The spirit ore is in my energy core. It gives life and fills me with the power of the primordial spirits of the thundering mountain, which is where the dwarves come from. I also should upgrade this. Man, there's so much to upgrade. Alright, we'll go with gut feeling. If I'm going to spend 10 health to play this card, you better believe it's going to draw me 4 cards and not 2. The cultists were afraid that I had seen too much, and I would tell everyone about their secret pastimes. The oldest keeper of the cult came to me to silence me forever. This old man looked normal only on the outside. He had been drinking the ichor for centuries, and I could not even imagine what the creature standing in front of me was, and what it was capable of. Bjorn is really good against this boss, even without having 34 strength.
The real power over the cult in his hands.
Expose? Nice. The only way this could get better is if I drew Shapeshift, but this will have to do.
I couldn't even remember who that was.
Turn 1. Boss is down.
It's alive.
It's alive. What if I just don't attack here? Thoughts? That's like 49 damage from all my string. Well, if you were actually doing an attack here, he would be dead. You know that, right? This is on you. Okay. Gotta sit there for one more turn because of him. Blood thinning is interesting. Is it good, though? It's not good. We're not really doing a bleeding build. We're doing a killing build. So I think I'm just going to skip it. I really need to sell. All cards costing first 0, it can actually cause problems. Eh. Sorry, no, nope. Keep my crystal. Minun cristali. Oh, I can fully upgrade my deck. Sigismund has really made a mess of things. There's more action going on in the northern gate now than in the Rotten Bog. There are demons everywhere that look worse than the swamp frinks and are much more dangerous. It used to be boring here. I can't say that I like it more now, but at least there is something to keep myself busy with. Alright, I need to hit a merchant. And I might as well fully upgrade my deck while we're there. As I watched the Fire Brothers drive all the villagers to the town hall, I wondered what they were going to do next. No one paid any attention to me, and I could have just walked past. But all of a sudden, I had an opportunity to intervene. One of the locals had turned into a monster in front of everyone and attacked the commander of the Fire Brothers. To tell the truth, it took me a while to figure out whose side to take. I can protect the demon spawn? Huh. Well, anywho. Interesting. Honestly, I should have done that. I've never seen that before.
Weakling.
I came here for this, though, so... I will have my reward. Ah, whatever. I should have had more respect than awe, whatever, but that's okay. Is it okay? It's something. Did I actually take that 51 damage? I was hoping I wouldn't. Neutralizer. Yeah, sure, I haven't seen that card in a hot minute. Talento, talento, talento! I have no talents. There is one talent that could be helpful. I did take the damage. You hate to see it. We don't have it yet, though, but it's plus in my health, I guess. I killed the rank and file brothers, and their commander killed the demon 1-on-1. And we're going to kill him. In the previous run, I regretted not opening the door. And now I regret not defending the demon. Oh well.
And that's
Life is full of regret. I guess I'm staying in this form for a second. I mean, I have to get through my whole deck before, my whole draw pile before I can get to the discard pile, so it's okay if we dump a few temporary curses in there. Especially because I'm pretty sure he's just dead. Okay. I mean, he has the weakness, so... That's a big video. The deck is thick, the deck is fat. Alright. Remove all negative effects and gain burning. Stun? Sure, I'm about to upgrade the whole deck, so I'll take it. Well, I think we want this, the Troll Leather Armor. This will be more helpful. More bomb. That's how I became a savior of the entire village. As payment for the rescue, I took everything of value they had. Unfortunately, the village turned out to be quite poor, but something is better than nothing. Oh, is this different than Percival? Or was this changed? Increase the efficacy of exposed by 20%. I guess I can take it, but... Well, that was not how I planned that to go. There was a patch today, but when I skimmed it, it said fix, not change. Well. Let's visit a merchant. Do I care about this? Not really. Hello, lucky trader. How lucky for me that you're here. How great and glorious. You can tell I'm excited, huh? What did we roll? So there's 3 pieces of the Fire Brotherhood set here, which is hilarious. This would make me immune to the burning the Golem is doing, which is a pleasant thought. There's 2 spike pieces. There's an elven piece. Upon getting evasion, return a random bird card. Not really helpful. I think I'd rather have this, honestly. More balm. I mean, I could go for the 3-piece here. Eh? Deal 30 damage, remains in hand, inflict 15 burning on everyone. I can sell this at least. That's nice. There's a lot I don't need here. Well, Shall I? We're here for funsies. Oh. Hold on. I feel like I shouldn't sell the amulet I got because it's special, but it's also not being overly helpful. I would like to cut cards from my deck as well, but the Lucky Merchant made it so expensive. Can I cut a single card? Alright. Well, nice to see you, buddy. He said with no enthusiasm in his voice. So we're going to cut the Flagellant. So the Orc Axe, and we have the Flaming Mace of Purity. So, the way this works, when dealing damage, inflict 4 burning. We have the 2-piece. We ignore damage from burning on ourselves. At the start of the turn, inflict 4 burning on everyone. Our hat, upon drawing a burning card, gain 1 strength. And our chest piece, gain 20 health, gain 5 armor. The attacker takes half of the block damage. So that part's irrelevant for us because, you know, ideally, we just never take damage. Some Inquiline came to a village to proclaim a new ideology and way of life to the peasants. Time flows and the rules change. The new replaces the old. Feudalism has long outlived itself. We are moving to a new system of governance. Inquilism. No more centralized authority. No taxes. No collective responsibility. And no rights. Only freedoms. Power to the people? There will be no supreme authority. The people will govern themselves. No. No group has the right to decide even for one person. And then who will rule? You'll rule yourself. What about me? You'll rule yourself too. And my family? Who'll rule over them? And me? No one will ever rule over anyone. You need to come to an agreement. What? Like I need to discuss things with my woman? Yes, if she wants to. The crowd fell silent. Doubt could be felt in the silence. No rights. Everyone is free to do whatever they want. No one has the right to demand anything from others. It sounds good, but there seems to be a catch. What about the right to defense? No. The right to a patch of land? No. The right to life? You can live or you can not live. It's complete freedom. The crowd murmured disapprovingly. If there are no lords... There's a lot of text. There's a lot going on here. If there are no lords, to whom do the lands belong? Nobody. If it's nobody's, then I can claim it for myself. You can't claim it all for yourself. Why not? You must leave enough resources for everyone else. Then I'll take half. No way, half isn't enough for us. How much is enough for you, then? Half is enough for me. And for me. That won't work. We need to think. What's there to think about? We take everything and divide it equally. Hey, no! Then it wouldn't be Inquilism anymore. The crowd started dispersing. Forget this, whatever it's called. Inquilism. He doesn't understand what he's saying. Bag of wind. Alright. Should I have left at that point? I'm not sure. Oh, you have spikes.
If you don't want to become like him.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you decide to have a rest?
I'm gonna set my Golem on fire. Draw 1 extra card if no card in hand was played. If I transform, I think I can kill him.
Ouch, that hurt.
Should have played that. Okay, well. Sure. Oh, I'll keep this in hand. Alright. He's burning quite a lot. I wonder where this talent came from. That works for me. Bonk. That hurt quite a lot. Increases the number of cards drawn by 2. At the end of the turn, lose 1 HP for each card played. This is a good card draw. Demonic Claws. When attacking in werewolf form, inflict expose on 1 enemies. When attacking in elf form, gain 1 expose. I could actually use this. If the hero's exposed, deal 4 damage 4 times to everyone on the battlefield. Wow. That would remove my 3 set. Are we okay with that? I'll take it. I don't know if I've ever used the Demonic Claws. We need to keep our crystal here. Cristali. Man, I wish my deck upgraded. Maybe it would have if I defended the demon. Regret. Well, I have so many healing pots. This shouldn't kill me. Even if it does return 100 damage, it won't kill me. Didn't work that way.
He survived that.
I know. Shocking. Alright.
You didn't have to finish him off.
We are quite strong. Ferocious agility. Blood debt. Sure. I love drawing my entire deck. Get rid of that. The armory of the palace was guarded by an older friend of mine, a guard officer. He greeted me coolly. We didn't really like each other. I could not stand that greedy hypocrite. Whatever his reason was to dislike me, I could not care less. And who thought of trusting him with the armory? That rascal would sell his own mother. And probably Sigismund, being scum himself, attracted only similar beings, so he had no choice. I don't have enough money. Apparently. What's going on here? How does meditation help you deal with a lichen curse? The worst thing about my curse is losing control. Meditation helps to regain control. It calms me down and puts my mind in order. Interesting. Would you like to try it? It can change your life. Probably not, but thank you anyway. Studies have shown that regular meditation practices directly influence the sense of happiness, helping you to stay in good shape and to cope with your stress. I'll think about it. If anything comes up, reach out. It's part of the philosophy of everyday life. Have you heard of such a thing? That feels like a fourth wall break there. Alright. Are we cutting from the deck? Probably not. What shall we upgrade? I don't mind paying 8 health for that. Oh, I wanted this, didn't I? Oh. Okay. No improved instinct for us this time. During the first moment after seeing me, Sigismund was stunned, but he quickly pulled himself together, and the nasty grin returned to his foul face. What a fool I was. How can one trust a man with such a face? I was ready to give my life protecting him. Well, now, Sigismund was guarded by some demonic mess, and it felt much nicer for me to kill him than to protect him. A wine dog.
Your story is
How about you,
coming
one?
to an end.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. Did that not do anything?
He calms down.
If this rolls instinct, we are... Or excuse me, expose. I think
Didn't
he's
fight fair.
dead.
Good.
Goodbye. Aw, not quite. Close. But no cigar. Almost got him. If I had the snake elixir and could draw, I would have definitely killed him there. Alright, well. I wish I could draw here. But hey. Huh. Alright. Maybe I should have stayed in the form, but that's okay. Oh, I got a real good feeling. 5 damage per burning, huh? You think that escalates if I'm in the form? Wow. It does not? He's so close to dying.
A reckless attack.
Alright. I'm immune to this burning. It's nice. You muddled me! Well, goodbye. Fortunately, I won't have to kill the same automaton 7 times. It has changed. Milenis readjusted it. Well, it's nice of her to try to entertain me. It's not for entertainment. There's logic in her actions. Unlike yours, the automaton's adjustments have to be connected to the card's prophecy in some way. Did you really have to throw that sly insult at me? Really? I'm kind of tempted to try these demonic gauntlets. But he does AoE damage, right? And I'm assuming the expose would affect my, when I transform damage. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go with the Fire Brotherhood. I like how I've played this game a lot, and I barely ever use the Fire Brotherhood. I think there's like one playthrough where I used it as Percival. Like, I got all 5 pieces, and I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. This is fun, great. And like, ever since then, I just didn't use it. This damage to all enemies inflict shatter, so that's gonna hit me. Wait, could I kill that? No. We'll just respect our bonking here. The boots of weakness are so good. 4 weakness on start of combat is crazy. Oh, I got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I need to listen to that song again. Get rid of this. Give me more burning. Bunk. Alright. That almost kills him. I have 260 HP as non-lunar druid. That feels pretty good. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I like the stun. Respect. So this should be dead, basically, I think. It might need a little more convincing. Wow, I really drew nothing? I mean, this would it's ethereal. Forces the target to change form. Really? Is that something you want me to do? Wait, so wouldn't it put me back to elf form? Or was he targeting the golem? Well, friends, it's been a good run. It's been a great one. Allow me to show you why Assault remains the best card. There we go. Automaton smacked with my little golem friend. And that is the completion of Strength. Another prophecy fulfilled. Unlocking the moon. You start the game with an immortal ally wolf. If the wolf takes damage, the hero takes double damage instead. Ooh, was this how this was before? I don't think it was. But anyway, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed Strength with Best Boy Bjorn. This is a very straightforward prophecy. I liked it. A nice change of pace from the Hierophant. The shenanigans we went through for that one. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to patrons. Thank you to the patrons and the channel member support channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if you'd like to stay up in the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. I will see you next time for Vanadis, the High Priestess.